Hello everybody, welcome along to another DC Network tutorial. We're now on the live market terminal. This is fascinating. I love this feature. Like, I could spend all day on this live market terminal. Just think it's insane. Anyway, let's get stuck in. Let me tell you why. Across the top, with the first thing you're going to see when you come to this page, and you'll see this as a public member as well. But public members will only be able to view one race, whereas this is open for every single race for members themselves. So the live market pressure is updated at 132. It's currently 133, so it should tick over in a second. It's live for the best backed horse of the day. So we are currently on Cartmel. Okay, so we're on one meeting at the moment, so it's going to give us everything for Cartmel's meeting. So best backed is Stratagem in the 342 at Cartmel. A repeat signal, sort of a horse that's emerging as a repeat signal, is Slaney Opera in that 342 against Stargem, interestingly. The strongest favourite of the day is Gambino, and the weakest favourite is Speed for Fun, 2.0 out to 2.5. Market weakness, confidence dropping. Across here, you've got a live ticker bar that's going to give you sort of updating information about live market movement. Here we have 55 runners at Cartmel today, 55 showed after filters, active signals 37, and live alerts 24. The live alerts at the moment is showing Stratagem, heavy sustained support. Mixed historical results, 1 out of 3 won, 1 out of 3 placed. That includes wins. So he's only won once when back like this before, but it's still very interesting. Going further down, if you want to switch over to meetings, you just click Air, Ballin Road, Beverley, Cartmel or Windsor. And you can select, obviously, race as well, individual races, and take you there. You can also select all and or backed or drifters, and they will just get rid of every runner and just show you the backed horses or the drift horses. This is your next off bar. It will absolutely update throughout the day, going across to the next live off race. But let's take a look at this Cartmel meeting right now. Again, market intelligence strong. You'll get this when you click on individual races. You'll get a market intelligence panel for every single race. On this page, you'll just get it for the top race. So we're just looking at the information here. Now, I know people are going to say this is information overload, but I promise you, once you start using it, you're not going to want to get rid of anything. I tried to sort of minimize it really, but then I thought I just don't know what I want to get rid of. So for example, we've got the horse name, the trainer name, his stable sort of behavior historically weakens this horse. Market behavior rating, it'll give you when we've got enough runs on file. We've only got 3 runs on file for Gambino at the moment, and this would normally give you a range. At the moment it says 0 to 0 because it's never finished first or second on our database. It will give you the average sort of runs, average prices when it has done so. It's obviously opened at 2.2. It's now 1.730, 1.67. These are all your little ticks sort of in the last 15 minutes and what's happening to the price. This is when it's been built. Right now it's going to say this has been built at 7:01 because there's probably been a non-runner in the race. It is classed as a SEMA. It is on our 10 a.m. plunge list, and it is a early money horse 33% of the time. And the best price hit at the moment is Spread X. Typically, a weak historic follow through, which actually matches up with historically weakens. The momentum projection is just simply going on what the ticks have been doing. So that is simply saying 1.8 at the moment. We don't expect it to go anywhere else. We've got 3 runs of market form. The best time to back was opening today, but opening was big. The biggest is easing off a little bit now. Let's see if we can capture any sort of information. So you'll see here some horses will have course market form boxes, no placed effort from one previous run at Cartmel. The current market is 136% bigger than usual compared to its course SP of 11.0. So what that will do is over a course of a period of time, it's going to give you basically an insight into all the times that a horse has run at this rate, at this course, and it's going to show you what today's price is in reflection to what it has been historically on average. So it will give you a little bit of insight into whether or not, why is this sort of so much bigger today than it has been on its last 5 starts at Carlisle, for example. There might be a reason for it. The red bar is obviously the drifting. The green bar is obviously a positive for it. So we are moving down the list here. A lot of these features have sort of minimum runs that a horse has to have before features will flash up. So, for example, here we've got 3 historic runs now for this horse. But this horse has failed, when it's drifted like this, has failed 2 out of 3 times. And here you'll see at market raising, opened 150 to 1, final 300, finished sort of nowhere again. But that's expected, obviously, with such a big price horse. You're going to see lots of different things. So here we go. We've got 4 runs on file. So it's a minimum of 3 runs for a horse to have an average price of what he's when he's finished Festival second. Again, this horse has obviously only done it once, and it was at 14 to 1. So he's now obviously at the top of the market here today. Boyle Sports being the best price. Moving further down, this is obviously live and updating and refreshing all the time. You just see the screen flash a minute ago. That's it updating itself. Here you move down to sort of Cartmel's 242. We've got a big sort of lots going on in this section here from Mattori. So this is actually linked to our Stable Gamble page, which you'll see in another video. It's linked and it will show you whether or not a stable is backing this horse today, and then it will tell you what the strike rate has increased for the stable when it is backed a horse like this at this sort of percentage point. So that can change throughout the day. So this one, Mattori, is obviously flashing up as an emerging repeat winner signal as well, because it has 1 out of 2 times it's been backed like this, and it's finished first or second. So it opened at 6.5 into 4.33. And yeah, it's giving you a big flashing beacon. But what you'll find is the more history a horse has, the more things are going to flash up here to give you the maximum information. Again, stable target, stroke weight 25%. Lizzie Quinlan open. It's just gone off there. See, so it must have dropped below a threshold on the refresh. So that's what I'm saying. It will constantly live and update you. And give you an insight into what's happening. So look, it's obviously opened at 9.0, went into 5.5. The biggest price is currently 6.5. So now that is obviously dropped below the threshold to qualify. So that would have linked with the Stable Gamble page to keep you entirely updated, which is great to see that. The big Gypsy King 3 for 3 when drifting like this. I've just done a research paper on this negative market behaviour as well, which is well worth a read. But that will tell you, he's when he's drifted like this previously, he's never finished first or second in our recorded history at the moment. Bit of a different story here. This looks like a really interesting race. We've obviously got a couple of non-runners in here that's going to affect some signals. So what you need to do whenever you see non-runners and you see things that have moved considerably in the market, you go down to the non-runner. At 6.17, Red Happy came out. He was 5.0. At 6.36. Sean Oak came out at 2.6. So these two horses are very prominent in what is such a small field. So I would absolutely walk away from this because we've only got 3 runners and the signals have been entirely, decombobulated by such a small field and runners coming out. So don't get too excited about that when you see non-runners. Do we have the similar sort of thing here? Yeah, well, we've got 1 runner come out, which was at 12.0, so it shouldn't affect the signals too much at 6.36 this morning. It's saying to back passing Diamond here. Historical matches, 2 out of 3 finished first or second. The best time to back this horse has been opening. Currently 3.6 as an average. 4.0 is the best price with Boyle Sports. This is a very rare back signal that comes up on this live terminal. Strong support. Oh, and here we go again. We are now flashing. We are now hitting things. So this is now starting to really liven up this afternoon as we look. This is now stable. Hit the stable strike rate of 50% for Ben Haslam when horses have been back like this. 67% strike rate. 2 out of 3 placed when back like this. When back like this, 2 out of 3 won. Big move for this horse passing Diamond. You're getting a very similar signal for Kent's Iron, but again 4.0 into 3.0, 3.25. What do you do here? This horse typically needs support 63% of the time as well, or needs support of at least 63%. Does passing Diamond. So fascinating race. Like, this is information you need to know. This is like bringing the market alive, right? It's alive and kicking. I love it so much. Moving on, we've got another stable sort of gamble down here for James Moffat going on. 6.5 into 3.75. Love this. Stable strike rate increases to 40%. James Moffat stable. So check your best price. Check all the little bits of information that he's offering you. This runner has made the frame 1 out of 4 times at Cartmel. Historic course average SP is 12.4. Today's is 64% shorter than usual. It's Jack Spratt in the same race. Had a little bit of support. Same as Par for the Stars, but really the one that looks very, very interesting today is a judicial review at the top of this market now into 3.75, best price 4.5, and the 447 at Cartmel. But as you can see, there is so much going on. So much going on. This is just one meeting on a Monday at Cartmel. Just one meeting at a Monday on Cartmel. And yeah, you'll flick over to the likes of Beverly or wherever you want to go. Windsor, click selected races. The speed is right up together now, considering how much information that we can offer. And it's just a fascinating insight. There's lots of money going around here at Beverly. So, yeah, I mean, look, we're even hitting some sort of angles today. Strong early money angle. Win horses priced between 3 and 6, short and 30 to 40% early. It's profitable at SP. 2.1% return on investment. 33% win rate. So there's so much going on. There's so many things that you're going to see on here and need to get your head around. It's one of the reasons why I absolutely agree with putting in a 28-day free trial. So you can take your time and get your head around everything we've got to offer. I really, really am passionate about this. I think this is information that people have never had before. And I think it is absolutely invaluable for people when they're doing their sort of research in the morning to watching these horses flash up and go crazy. I just think it's fascinating. I hope you enjoy it. Please come and have a look. It's a 28-day free trial, no obligation. You cancel any time. You can take the free trial and then not join. It's entirely up to you. But I hope to see you on there. That was the Live Market Terminal. Until next time, everybody, be lucky.